What is up, every pony? It's Gozen and Animac here for AnimeUproar.
Yeah, and after 18 months, we're finally getting to that Q&A video that you guys have been waiting for. So yeah, pumped for that. We got a whole bunch of awesome questions. We got them printed out right here. So we're going to be reading them and answering them for you guys. And we're also going to be showcasing some of your artwork, because a whole bunch of you guys send us your fan art and other artwork. So while we're reading the questions, you're going to see the artwork on the screen. And you're going to be able to see the Twitter accounts for those people or the DeviantArt accounts. You're going to see the links in the description, so be sure to check that out. We got a lot of talented people here in our community, Gozen.
Again, thank you guys so much for over 10,000K and so much for all of your questions. We couldn't get to all of them, but this definitely won't be the last Q&A video. First one coming from Too Spooky, man.
Spooky.
Congratulations and cheers to many more. Would you rather be a toaster or a waffle iron, and why? The toaster is a 4-slicer, and the waffle iron has a compartment built in for syrup storage.
Okay, I don't know about the storage stuff. All I know is I don't want to be eaten, so I'd rather be the thing that doesn't get eaten.
I don't think either of them, one's a toaster, one's a waffle iron. I don't think either of them get eaten. Anyway.
It's not a cry that you hear at night.
So I'll go with the toaster because I feel like the built-in syrup storage would probably, it's not hygienic. I feel like it would not be hygienic.
Anyway, thank you for this thought-provoking question, Too Spooky.
And for a bonus question, he asks, what are your plans for future milestones? That's a good question.
Yeah, so for our 20,000 subscribers, we're gonna make a Q&A video at 30,000. That's our plan right now, right, Gozen? Woo!
Yes, and for 1 million, this guy is wearing a maid outfit.
True. 1 million subscribers, I'm dressing up and cosplaying as a maid, so let's make that happen, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alalund, aka Alex, asks, I have been wondering for a while now, what was it that made you want to start making videos? And what do you think about all the shipping that happens in the Discord? Two completely different questions. About the shipping, I think in anime communities that is just how things go. Shipping all over the place. Shipping and handling in some cases. In terms of how we decided to start making videos,
yeah,
Gozen.
Give me this one. So for this one, as I always liked videography, right? I always liked filming stuff, and I always knew I wanted to do something with video if I could. And I never thought it could be a job, but I thought it could be a passion. And as Animac knows, I started making AMVs or random videos on YouTube, had many different accounts. And obviously with anime stuff, you usually get copyrighted, so a lot of those accounts are closed now. But anyways, one time I was creating a new account because I had too many strikes on one, and Animac actually helped me come up with the name. It's AnimeUproar. Okay, and we didn't think it would be as big as it is now, but I started posting some videos on there, and recently, about a year ago, we actually started going hard and posting regular vids, and here we are today.
And also for me, it's mostly for the fangirls. I just wanted fangirls. He's all that passion shit. I just wanted the fangirls, guys. Woo! Yeah. Anime Fanpan, aka April, asks, will the Twitch be really active? And yes, this month in May, we're planning on doing some stuff on Twitch together. Gozen actually bought...
my girlfriend bought.
His girlfriend bought,
shout out her. She bought those Jack-in-the-Box games that are really fun to play in groups. Online
party games, so we're gonna be, you can play with a bunch of people, so we're gonna be playing those on Twitch, using Discord to get you guys informed about it and everything. And we're gonna be playing stuff like Undertale, Brawlhalla, hopefully...
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, hopefully with you guys if you want to play with us. So yeah, in May we're starting up the Twitch. Stay tuned for that. You can follow us on Twitch, link in the description. Be sure to do that now, because that's gonna be crazy. Ataru asks, first...
So this one comes from our good old friend All Day Anime.
Briggs.
Vegeta, what does the scatter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!
Over 9,000.
Grats, my dudes. 10k is a huge milestone. Enjoy it. And for the question, you guys find all 7 Dragon Balls and only have one wish? What would it be?
Oh man, that's hard.
That is so hard.
We talked about this with our friends so many times.
Oh,
dude. Okay, you go first.
Oh, why? I guess right now, probably not the best wish, but I'd wish that I had enough money to just do what I want to do, like this stuff, and not worry about finance and trying to finance it, right? So I think having enough money so I can do what I love would be my main thing.
That's weak, man. Okay. That's weak. That's very shallow. What I would do is I would ask to get Geass power, Lelouch's Geass power, so, because I only want to control the people I want to control, you know? That's all I want. I don't necessarily want money. I just want power. Mad power, guys. Bryn from Bryn's Fandoms asks, I want to see hashtag Black Boris. So that's like, Animac After Dark is one thing. Black Boris, we don't talk about Black Boris, okay, Bryn? We don't talk about it.
First rule of Black Boris, we don't talk about Black Boris.
Exactly. And she asks, my question is, will we ever get to see Animac's dark alter ego brought to light? So she says the answer is yes, I pray. And I don't know, I don't think you guys are ready for Black Boris. And by the way, Bryn made us a lovely fan art of me and Gozen. You guys can see that on the screen. And you know what? Gozen actually thinks that he looks better than me in this one, which is insanely crazy.
I like the way it reflects reality in that sense. Good job, Bryn. So, again, continuing in our tradition of only asking questions, right? So here's Danny Van Womel. I came here at first because of Code Geass, and I'm sure a lot of you did. And I'm learning more about other anime, and I love it. Keep it up. Smiley face. Okay, so thank you, bro. We really appreciate it, and that's kind of what we're here for. We're here for Code Geass, but all these other awesome anime too, right? We got into anime before Code Geass, and we want to share that with you, and I love it that we can show you anime you haven't seen and truly come to appreciate it. It's amazing.
What he said. So our boy and best trap, Undead Wolf Amelia asks, what made you realize you wanted to be anime YouTubers, and why the name AnimeUproar?
And with the anime YouTuber part, like we touched upon it before, but I just found myself making videos when I was younger and I loved it. Anime was a big passion in my life, and that's why it just grew, right? And Animac thought it was a great idea. We started making videos, and now it's become what it is today, and I can't wait to see where we are in like 5 years from now.
Yeah, and basically why we came up with AnimeUproar is when we were looking for names, we were looking for something that no one else was using so that we could have our own, you know, unique Twitch address, YouTube, Twitter, Gmail, and basically we wanted something that sounds cool, something that sounds energetic, high energy shit, but also that no one else was using. And after a bunch of trying, Googling stuff, seeing if other people were using it,
and stuff like that.
Yeah, we were like, AnimeUproar, yeah, let's do it.
And there was actually a lot of work behind it, so yeah, that was great. That was great. Next one comes from our boy Inokos.
C2 best waifu, bro.
Do you guys think that C2 X Lelouch is going to be canon in R3? Yes. Maybe a C2 and Lelouch child? Maybe. Probably not, but we'll see. Do you have your hopes up?
We'll see.
C2 best waifu, am I right?
Of course. You know he's gonna be like C2 best waifu. You know he's gonna say that. That's what he does.
You know he's gonna say that even though he knows we're like Colin, but it's okay.
And him, Valletta.
What is your guys' favorite anime? Mine is Boku no Pico, obviously. Okay, Inokos. No judgment, no judgment. But for me, it's Clannad After Story. It's no competition. Code Geass, like Animac always says, it's in his top 3. It's definitely in my top 3. But Clannad After Story showed me, like, you know, beautiful epicness, God, you know, like it's just so good. It gave me a glimpse of God.
Okay, so my favorite anime is Gurren Lagann, as everyone knows, because I'm a big Kaminatard, as they call me. But yeah, I just love Gurren Lagann because it's so inspirational. It motivates me to be better, to reject what other people tell me is possible and impossible. And so Code Geass is top 3 though. My top 3 are Gurren Lagann, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Code Geass. But one fun fact about Gozen that you guys didn't know, he loves Clannad After Story so much that when I learned to do karaoke songs from Clannad After Story, I use it against him. It's his weakness. I just start singing that shit, and he starts crying and breaks down completely, and then I win every argument.
Oh. I cringe more than I cry. Next question.
So Flea asks, Code Geass really helped your channel grow, he says. And he asks, did we start making Code Geass video because we are true fans of Code Geass, or just because we saw that there was a big fan base for it?
Oh man, let me get to this.
Okay.
So first of all, go back to our earliest videos. Not surprising, Clannad's the first, AMV Clannad. But the next like 4 or 5 are Code Geass videos, and this was like 3 years ago or more. So clearly we're huge Code Geass fans. That's one of the first things we have on this channel, right?
Yeah. And Flea also asks, what will we do with the channel once Code Geass is no longer popular after the sequel airs and all that kind of stuff? And basically, we're still gonna make Code Geass videos when we want to, when we enjoy it.
And obviously you still talk about old animes like Cowboy Bebop. You know, there's no plan for a new sequel, but we still talk about it. But, as you can see, we have a lot of different content on this channel.
Yeah, and you guys might have noticed that every week we have weekly news videos. We have Rant Cafe where we talk about all sorts of stuff. So while we love Code Geass and we're going to continue talking about it, we love a bunch of other anime as well, and we're going to always be talking about anime, about news, all the latest cool stuff, because yeah, it's fun and we love it.
From Crowbat Gok, we have a question. Can you speak Serbian for us?
Nema šanse da ćemo da pričamo na srpskom, čovječe. Nema šanse, zaboravi to.
Push mi kurac, bre. Tara, business is happening. What's up?
Gotta cry that you're here at night. It's not somebody who's seen the
Josh Duffney asks, what is the funniest anime you have ever seen?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a
and
good
you
question.
know what? I'm gonna say, off the top of my head, it comes to me School Rumble. For the parts that I've seen, some of the most laugh out loud moments I've ever had. The ending, I warn you, for me wasn't good. It was shit, but the actual anime was hilarious.
And you know some people are gonna be like, man, that ending was so real, man. It was so real.
Man, you just don't get it,
Yeah,
man.
you just don't get it.
You just don't get it.
No, for me as well, School Rumble was hilarious. Probably the one most consistently hilarious anime. However, there's a bunch of other ones I can think of. The Devil is a Part-Timer had hilarious moments. My Little Monster, really funny. And
it irritated me sometimes, but it was funny. It was funny.
yeah. So definitely we love comedy anime. I have to say we're big fans. But probably School Rumble is the one that is the first one we both think of.
Yeah.
So we'll give it to School Rumble.
Love it.
Tony, Black Critic Guy, this one's for you.
Jalal Fernandez asks, the main question, are we a cult?
What? What are you? What? We're not a cult, bro. We're not. This is over. This is over. Ladiga asks, and I call him Ladigs, by the way. I call him Ladigs. What made you collab with the Mustache Man, Macklenot? And how did you meet Black Critic Guy? Great questions. Great questions. And with Mac, basically what happened is we went to Anime North 2016.
And we're going soon
To 2017, yes, this month. It's gonna be awesome. But basically we went to Anime North, and it was the first time we showed our faces on camera in the vlog to that video.
Yes.
And after we made that video, I went to a bunch of other videos about Anime North. Basically, I was just looking at Anime North 2016 or something search, and I saw Mac's video called Post-Con Depression Blues, or Post-Con Depression Song.
Yeah.
And I saw it, and it was so funny, guys. It was so funny. I was like, I need to be friends with this dude. And I like messaged, I commented, I'm like, bro, yes, yes. And then he replied, and that's how we got started. Started talking on Twitter and stuff, and yeah, that's how we met Mac. And Black Critic Guy, it was all Bryn. Bryn introduced me to Black Critic Guy. She said, Tony said he wants to be on Rant Cafe. He says it sounds like the thing for him. And I was like, oh shit, because we knew Tony, right? Tell him.
Yes. So we've seen, like, for years, Tony's a veteran. He's been around for a long time. So even like 4 years ago, you know, when we were not as into anime as we are now, we saw Black Critic Guy videos. And his old channel too, so this was a big deal.
Luna asks, what is your guys' thoughts on people getting bullied and harassed over liking anime? Gozen?
I think people that are bullying people for liking anime are doing society a service. No.
The fuck was... What?
Obviously, it's bullshit. Like, people should not... Like, what I like, especially something as awesome as anime, that's usually not recognized, and we go into this so much, and like, we should do a whole video about how people just assume it's for children, people assume it's cartoons, right? That it's not serious, that's not for adults, and that's all makes no sense, right? And it's ridiculous that people actually would try to knock someone down a peg and make fun of them over liking anime, something so good, something better, and sometimes more complex, and definitely usually more complex than like Hollywood movies, and yet you're making fun of someone for liking it. Like, that makes no sense. Luna, another one from Luna. If you guys could cosplay or something, what would you cosplay as that isn't Code Geass? And I would have to say, for me, it would be Okabe from Steins Gate, one of my favorite anime. He's so cool!
Finish it.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. Yeah, that's the classic choice for this tall, skinny dude who
loves
likes Dr. Pepper and shit. Yeah. For me, I don't know, because I just feel like most anime characters don't have a cool beard like me. Like, I think everyone would agree to that, right? So, I don't know. I don't know who I would cosplay as. Maybe when I grow my hair out longer, I can be Von Hohenheim from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I can see that.
Circular glasses, long hair.
That's a good one. I never thought of that.
Marco says, Comentario en español salvaje aparece.
Where is the baño?
Well done, sir. It means a wild Spanish comment appears.
Oh, that's good. So Nana says, who is more popular with the ladies, Animac or Gozen? Nana.
I think the answer to that is obvious. I think it's pretty obvious. You know what I mean? It's yeah. Nico Pardue asks, what are y'all jobs in real life? What's a job? Do you live in the US? No, we actually live in Canada.
Omega. Will you participate in upcoming Discord karaoke sessions? You know what? Animac's always participating. I'll have to make an appearance. I apologize in advance.
Oh, he's gonna do it! He's gonna do it! Stay tuned! Stay tuned. Renee M. writes, congrats on reaching over 9,000 subscribers, guys. You rock. Yes, we do. Thank you. My question for you guys is, without anime in your life, what would you see yourself doing, and how different would your life be?
Alright, you go first.
Okay, that is really cool because, yeah, from most of my life I've been in academia. I finished a PhD, and that is cool. Like, I've studied stuff that I like, political science, political philosophy, but it can be kind of dry at times, especially when you have to, you guys know how school is. They give you assignments, they give you tests, they give you essays to do, and usually they tell you what you have to write about. What I love about anime is it's such a diverse genre. You can watch any type of anime you feel like, comedy or sci-fi or philosophical or completely just kawaii something, right? So anime was always a way for me to escape the kind of structure of academia. So I feel like without anime, I would definitely be a much more boring person. I would not have that escape. I would not have that creativity, and I would have to be like, you know, like look like a professor and shit, like in a suit all the time. I feel like anime makes me more free, a free spirit. Okay. Anime made Animac, bro.
Okay, and it did. It made Gozen too. For me, it would be definitely, I'd still be into literature. Right now, I'm doing, I finished undergrad in English language and literature, and now I'm going to actually be doing a master's in it next year. And I love the idea of going abroad and teaching English, and I love literature, right? It's like anime. It inspired a lot of anime, so there's very similar to anime. So, of course, I still love literature, but if there was no anime, I definitely find my kind of purpose for being in literature, I think.
No, he'd be a bum on the street.
Shatos Demon Wolf says.
Shatos.
Ask anything, here we go. What is your quest? What is your favorite color? And what is airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Okay, you can handle a physics question.
No, what is our quest? Our quest is to do dope shit and to make anime videos.
Yeah, our life is dope, but we do dope shit.
Woo!
Also justice. I want justice.
What is your favorite color?
Purple.
I'd go with red. And what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? I don't think we have to know that as anime YouTubers. I think we're
yeah, we're not physics YouTubers,
we're exempt.
Bro.
We're exempt from
But yeah, purple and blue a close second.
You know what would have been fun if we actually figured out the answer, but we're too lazy. So we're
so write it in the comments. Vector Maximus asks, "What are your favorite games?"
Favorite games? I'd have to go with Mario games, actually.
Yeah,
you
Nintendo.
know what? We love playing Mario Party, Mario Kart. We played the GameCube one most, but we have the N64 ones. We played those ones.
Yeah, the retro classic Mario, Nintendo stuff.
Super Smash Bros.
You love
Brawl,
Zelda as well.
Super Smash Bros. Melee. We just love Nintendo games. We love them. I love Counter-Strike 2, but Mario is where it's at. We love those games.
Yeah, those are the types of games we play with our friends when they come over, like 4 players.
All night.
Just
all-nighters.
Just, yeah, like
50-turn Mario Party, man.
Pulling all-nighters, 50-turn Mario Party. Those who know how we roll.
That's right.
Zachman asks, how many subs do you think you can get? And also, we didn't find it later, but I believe Mr. Alucard Rules asked something similar. He said, I saw it before, but then it got lost in the comments somewhere. But he said, did we ever think that we would become so popular on YouTube as we are now? So I feel like that's a related question. Gozen, what do you think?
So it happened quicker than I thought it would, but yes, definitely I always thought we had the potential. I mean, we're humble, definitely, but you know what, man? Let's go for a spectacular sideways 8, man. Like, let's go for infinite potential. Let's just see how far we can take this.
You want to go for that Animac maid costume?
Sky is the limit, man. Sky is the limit. But yes, our current milestone, I want to see this guy in a maid outfit.
But yeah, in terms of, did we ever think we would get this popular? It's like, I never thought about it that way because you just don't know.
You just work day to day.
Yeah,
on it, right?
And like I wanted to create a great community of people like we have now, with you guys asking us questions and us responding and interacting on Discord on our videos. That's what we wanted. And I didn't know, you know, going into it, we didn't know if it would take 1,000 subscribers to get that, or 10,000, or 100,000. We just had no idea. But right now we're already there, and we've been there for a while, and that's so amazing. So while we of course hope that the community will continue to grow, we really appreciate what we have right now.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. We have so much fun just interacting with you, and I know you guys do as well, interacting with us, and that's all we could ever ask for, and that's what I think is our goal. Not necessarily popularity, but just community, man.
And just being able to do this, right? Sharing our passion for anime with you guys in the world. So Verhiran asks, where do you see your YouTube channel in 1 to 2 years, and what's your biggest fear for Code Geass Season 3? So for Code Geass Season 3, my biggest fear is Lelouch x Suzaku.
That's never gonna happen, but my biggest fear is Gino x Colin, because I fear that it is possible, guys. I fear that it is possible, and that scares me.
That scares them. I don't want that either, no. And where do you guys see your YouTube channel in 1 to 2 years?
Everywhere.
Yes,
everywhere.
No, but literally, if we could be, you know, living off of it in 1 to 2 years, that would be amazing. So that would be cool.
Or we'll be bums on the street.
Yeah, one or the other. But
bums
you know,
on the street.
We gave it a shot. We did what we love. Let's go.
Hashtag bum on the street. Zero writes, it's over 9,000s with an S at the end. He says, keep up that good work, your majesty. Still waiting for the face reveal at 1 million subs. And let's not forget, hashtag rant, maid cafe, and hashtag Animac ASMR. That is right. And 1 million subs, I will do a face reveal, guys. And I will do that maid shit.
And next question is from Julia. What's up, Julia? Where are you guys from? Serbia.
Yeah, we're from Serbia. We currently live in Ontario, Canada, but we are from Serbia, representing the homeland.
Woo! And would you like to live in Japan? Yes, definitely. I'm glad someone asked this. We would definitely want to live in Japan. I think the plan is for us to spend some time in Japan. And after my master's, I was thinking of even going to teach English over there. So you might see some cool vlogs in the future from Japan. Alright, and now a question from Sung-hoon Jong. Sorry for the mispronunciation. If I did, I probably didn't though, because I'm awesome. Will you make other videos besides anime related in the future? And I want to say that that is definitely in the plans. For this summer, we'll definitely start up another channel that has different content, because there's just so much that we both love and passions that we have that aren't anime as well, like literature, like philosophy, like just vlogs in general that have nothing to do with anime. So I feel like definitely there'll be a space for that. Now, this will be our main place where you can find us, AnimeUproar, but I definitely would like the creative freedom of having another channel.
Next question is by Ryan Fu.
Oh, Ryan Fu, man. No, that's my boy, man.
Oh,
I gotta read that.
Yeah, it's the Gozen fanboy.
I got you, Ryan. Alright, Ryan Fu, my boy. Question. What was the first anime you guys watched, and what is your favorite anime of all time? So we said the anime of all time, Clan After Story, whatever his is, who cares? Anyways, so the first anime we watched, great question, because that's what got the ball rolling for us. So I'm gonna say, not counting like Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, because like that's always associated with the same thing.
Yeah.
The real thing that really like sparked my interest and made me realize there was something as anime was actually Inuyasha. It was so dark compared to these other anime that we were watching, like Pokemon and stuff, that I'd come home after school, it was at night, and I'd look forward to watching Inuyasha. It was just like a different world, feudal Japan, and I'm like, man, this is very cool. So that was actually the first anime, not super mainstream, although it's become mainstream now, that I watched, and I thought, man, I want to see more of this.
Yeah, and for me, I of course watched Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Digimon, all that kind of stuff, and I did back in the 90s watch Vision of Escaflowne. when it was on TV, and I really liked it. I thought it was great plot, and that's a non-mainstream anime, but I didn't really classify anime as being a big thing for adults until I saw Death Note. And when I saw Death Note, I was like, man, anime is not for kids. This shit is amazing. And that's what got me hooked. And it was this guy, I have to admit, that got me to watch Death Note in the first place. So I have to thank him for it, I guess.
Also, guys, if you notice the thumbnail, we gotta thank our boy, Soul Maka.
Guys. Soul Maka provided this thumbnail of me, the code Geass PIMP. But he said that he will give something for for Gozen in the future. He'll do something cool for him. But yeah, Soul, thank you, bro. I'm just wondering how big the frame needs to be for me to put that above my bed.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing work, bro.
Amazing, yeah.
And we're gonna link in the description to Soul Maka's Patreon, where you can help him out and, you know, check out his art. He takes commissions if you want art like that. Warning, he does make lewds / hentai art. So, you know, if you click there, it might be warned. It might be 18 plus, so you've been warned. However, Soul Maka, thanks a lot, man. You know how much I appreciate this. You know how much I appreciate this, man.
Thanks for all the support.
You know,
Soul Maka. Thank you. We can't thank you enough, man.
Especially me. I especially can't thank you enough. And for the last question, I remember seeing this one, but again, it disappeared somewhere in the comments. I think Nana might have asked it, but if not, let me know in the comments who did. It was who would win in a fight between Animac and Gozen. And
obviously me, man. Obviously me.
Obviously me.
Obviously me.
You know what? You
know what? No. No! Oh my god! Oh my god! Dempsey roll coming up! Dempsey roll! Dempsey roll! Here we go! Until next time! See ya, Space Cowboys!